You've awoken. Perfect. In fact, I would say it's probably the best timing. Why? Well, do you know who I am? Why, yes. It's me, the number one villain in the world. I'm proud to hold that title. Well, actually, I won't hold that title soon. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. Didn't plan it to happen, but kinda thought that I could still be number one villain of somewhere. The moon. You can't say there's no people on the moon. We're on the moon. Yes, you kidnapped on the moon. Why are you kidnapped on the moon? Well, I'll explain that later. Look, look outside the window. See that? That is Earth. Kinda pretty, but never was a fan of pretty looking things. Well, I mean, if they're blown up or vandalized or torn to shreds, one of those actions, those destructive ones, then yeah, I guess you could call me a fan of pretty stuff. You still can't comprehend you're on the moon? Well, maybe later we can, just take a walk outside and take a couple of jumps. So, do you know why you're here? Alright, so, can you remember all the way back into, let's say, high school? That's around about the good time. Remember that boy you rejected? Oh, of course you do, 'cause that's me. I wasn't purely offended. I know you still loved me on the inside, and you just wanted some, you know, time to think about what to do. But it seems you kind of got off track and started dating other people. And I know my reputation wasn't the best back then, but it's what it is now. So, are you willing to date me now? Oh, still same answer. Well, I have time to fix that. In fact, we have all the time. You know what? I was gonna say all the time in the world, but I guess that kind of works. Maybe not Earth world, but Moon world. Yes, Moon world. So, yeah. There's not too many interesting things to do on the moon. Not yet, but I'm sure to, you know, make things settled. Well, if you don't know, right now, the moon is my new headquarters. And the Earth is being sieged by me and my men, of course. But, what we're doing is we're taking, maybe people we might want and resources. We're moving it to the moon. Why? Well, that's simple. Because we're gonna blow up the Earth. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy, but it's kind of cool, isn't it? You know? You don't have to deal with, like, all the bad people. I've gotten all the good people. And even if, we might get a couple bad people, we can just shoot them off into space. It's fine. Oh, I think you might like this part. Alright, so here's the button. It's gonna blow up Earth. We're about to press it soon, actually. But I wanted you to press it. Yeah, I know, right? What happens if you don't press it? Well, I suppose that just leaves me more time to siege the Earth. It's really your call. But, you know, I don't think the Earth will, be in any sort of peace until it blows up. So, yeah. You know, I'm doing this for us. Yeah, I know. What a surprise. You didn't think I'd come back after all this time. Just, I thought, what's a good romantic place to take a nice date? And I thought the moon. And I know everything there is to know about you. I've already customized your room with everything you like, so you can get prepared. There's a clothing store. Uh, it's somewhere close around here. I'm not sure. Uh, Still waiting for my map, which they have yet to make, which I have yet to throw them into space yet because they haven't given me that map. But, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you and I go somewhere. Ever since you rejected me, I've just been thinking about you. Yeah, I probably should have gotten over those feelings, but they've gotten me the moon today, and I guess some of the world, but some of the earth. But, yeah, I guess, it's a dream come true for me. I get to go on a date with the moon, and I own everything, and I can do everything. It's great, yeah. You can have anything you want, you know? Well, I did have to kill some people to get you here. Yeah, your family's most likely not going to survive, and so is all of your friends. But they would have gotten in the way, you know? I just wanted it to be us. It'll be just like on Earth. Yeah, maybe. But still, it could be fun if you just give it a shot, alright? So, what were you thinking? Maybe the carnival area isn't the best here, but yeah, kind of zero gravity's kind of weird with it. That's kind of fun though, but it makes you a lot more sick than it should, which I guess is fine. Um, is there anything you want before we go? Uh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, yeah, there is a chance of you running away, so I can't really untie you. I mean, you'll be tied up, but you'll still be with me, so it'll be just as fun. I'll still let you play, like, all the carnival games. Oh, well, maybe that is a problem. Well, I guess it just comes down to trust then. I don't think I've told you just how much I love you. You might think of it as me not getting over a simple crush, but I've been watching you ever since then. You know? I've known the length of your hairs on different years. In fact, I've collected some hairs as well. Eyelashes, armpit hair. Okay, yeah, it's not just hair, but that's what's most accessible to me. I've stolen some of your pens, and I've stolen stuff out of your closet. But, uh, not for like any weird purposes. I just wanted to have it, for keepsake. I'm sorry if it's a bit weird, but it's all returned now. It's in your room, so I think it's fine. Oh, we have a pet store. We can go there. Look, I love you and all, but you're not making this easy. I get that you might still have a hate for me and everything and what I've done, but I've done it all for you, so could you at least try to appreciate it? At least, why. Why would you say that? I did everything for you, and you'd rather be dead than hang out with me. You know what? Here. I'm going to leave this button in front of you. You can either press it and we'll go on a date, or you can leave it there, let the temptation of the big red button, slowly take over you. And, if you survive through that urge, then, the Earth will probably stay in hell for the next couple of decades. And, what else? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll have to kill you. If I can't have you, then no one can. Pretty cliche, but I quite like it myself, so yeah. Yeah, I'll probably move on as well. Look, as much as I love you and how much of my life I've devoted to you, I could probably clone you with all the stuff I have. Mm hmm. Maybe edit your genetics and everything just to make you the way I want you, per se. Not that you're not already perfect, but I do have some minor things that I do want to change about you. It's just little defects, like birth defects. Yeah, you have those. I was surprised to find that out too. Well, anyway, the button's here. Uh, let's see here. I'll come by, feed you. Once your day's passed, then, I'll see if you've pressed the button or not? Yeah. Alright, well, have fun deciding, and, maybe, just maybe, you might come out of this 100% better than you were on Earth.